Hour of the Wolf by Håkan Nesser. Translated by Laurie Thompson and read by David Timson. In the natural order of things, fathers do not bury their sons. Paul Auster, The Red Notebook. 1. Chapter 1. The boy who would soon die laughed and sat up straight, brushed the remains of some crisps off his shirt and stood up. "I must go now," he said. "I really must. The last bus is due in 5 minutes." "Yes," said the girl. "I suppose you must. I daren't allow you to sleep over. I don't know what Mum would say. She'll be home in a couple of hours. She's working late tonight." "That's a shame," said the boy, pulling his thick sweater over his head. "It would be great to spend the night with you. Couldn't we, maybe... He hesitated about what to say next. She smiled and took hold of his hand, held on to him. She knew he didn't really mean what he said, knew he was only pretending. He would never dare, she thought. He wouldn't be able to cope with a situation like that. And for a brief moment she toyed with the idea of saying yes, letting him stay. Just in order to see how he reacted, see if he would go along with it, or if he would chicken out. Let him think, just for a moment, that she would agree to lie naked in bed with him. It would be fun, no doubt about that. It could have taught her a lot about him. But she dropped the idea. It wouldn't have been fair, and she liked him too much to be as egotistic and scheming as that. She really did like him an awful lot, come to think about it. So sooner or later they would get to that stage, no matter what, lying in bed, both of them naked, under the same duvet. Yes, that was what she had been feeling for the last few weeks. There was no point in shutting her eyes to the fact. The first one. He would be her first one. But not tonight. "Another time, then," she said, letting go of him. Ran her hands through her hair to get rid of the static electricity from the silky cover of the sofa. "You only ever think of one thing, you bloody stallions." "Huh," he said, trying to produce an appropriately disappointed expression on his face. He went out into the hall. She adjusted her jumper and followed him. "We could be as quiet as mice and pretend you were asleep. Then I could sneak out tomorrow morning before she wakes up," he said, not wanting to seem to give up too easily. "We can do it another time," she said. "Mum's working nights next month. Maybe, then?" He nodded, put on his boots, and started looking for his scarf and gloves. "Oh, shit, I've forgotten my French book. Could you fetch it for me, please?" She went back to get it. When he had buttoned up his duffel coat, they started hugging again. She could feel his erection through all the layers of cloth. He hugged her close, and just for a moment her head spun. It felt good, like falling without having to worry about landing, and she realized that the link between reason and emotions, between mind and heart, was just as weak as her mother had said it would be when they sat at the kitchen table speaking seriously about such matters only the other day. Not something you can rely on. Your reason is nothing more than a handkerchief you can blow your nose into afterwards, her mother had said, looking as if she knew what she was talking about. Which she did, of course. Her mother had had 3 men, none of whom had been worth keeping, if she understood the situation correctly. Certainly not her father. She bit her lip and pushed him away. He laughed, sounding slightly embarrassed. "I like you a lot, Vim," she said. "I really do. But you must go now, or you'll miss your bus." "I like you a lot as well," he said. "Your hair—" "My hair? You have such amazingly beautiful hair. If I were a little insect, I would want to live in it." "Oh, come on," she said with a smile. "Are you suggesting that I've got nits?" "Of course not," he grinned broadly. "I just mean that if I die before you do, I hope to be resurrected as a little insect and come and live in your hair, so that we be—"
Sample complete. Ready to continue?